Baba has given us the title of Holy Swans. Baba described very clearly the qualities of Holy Swan. First, it is intellect. To discern between pearls and pebbles, and to inculcate, imbibe pearls in the intellect. Then is attitude, which is very subtle. If I know a person and think of that person and that person is, but Baba wants us to have elevated and pure thoughts for that soul, thoughts of benevolence. Also, then our drishti and our words. So today, I have determined thought that I will keep my intellect very clean and pure. Amrit Vela is the best time for that. Because energy is pure. This morning I woke up and Baba said, this is the time to clean your intellect. From the energy around, the vibrations, influence of my own sanskars, anything from the past. Even if there is no impurity, but the dust is there. So I clean the vibrations so that then I listen to Murli and pick up words from Murli. And whole day also elevated power to discern. I have to keep my intellect clean, but also very subtle, so that I can connect intellect with Baba. I could focus, I can have concentration, and very, very cool intellect. It is with love and pure intellect I connect with Almighty Baba and my parents to claim inheritance, that is, qualities of Baba. Now, take drishti from Baba and fill yourself. Looking at Baba helps the intellect to remove all burden, stress, or any other influence and make my intellect very calm, very peaceful.
Om Shanti, welcome everyone. Today is a real day of Raksha Bandhan. So special greetings to each one of you. Happy Raksha Bandhan. सबको रक्षा बंधन की बहुत मुबारक हो, बधाइयाँ हो. And what a special thing is so many Brahmins have their spiritual birthday today as a Raksha Bandhan. And we do want to make it a little bit more special today for all those who has their alaukik birthday today. So after Didi's sharing, we would like to take few minutes to have that feeling of celebration of alaukik birthday with all Brahmins together. So I would like to say that stay back for a little bit while after Didi's sharing, and also we have to fill our 2 days chart, right? Because yesterday we missed it. So after that, we will do the chart also. And so, welcome. Today is our day 3 for our series Personality of Purity, a Life of Virtues and Powers. Today, the virtue is joy. Om Shanti. Now we will hear from our Didi, Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We still have intoxication from yesterday, celebrated with very, very big family. And Actually, Raksha Bandhan Day is today, according to India's. It's on 3rd, so in India it was now is 3rd, but also they celebrated whole day. And it's a day of new moon. When they fix the calendar, the Hindu calendar is fixed, the festivals are fixed according to the moon. So after 8 days will be full moon. So then it will be day of birth anniversary of Sri Krishna. Call it Janamashtami. So August is really a month of we have to keep celebrating as we are thinking about the virtues which emerge from purity. And first one we said love. But I was thinking not go by the list which we have of virtues, but what one experiences when your heart is full of love. That also pure love, eternal love. So immediately thought came the joy. So I said, what about happiness? Happiness is different. And when it comes to, oh, I have pleasure of this, that's another kind of joy. But joy is something which is more like, Baba talks about super senses joy. It's very deep from heart. And actually, this energy of joy is very, very important, as the energy of purity is important, because there are some of the virtues which nurtures the soul, like it has energy, it has power. Not only nurtures the soul, but then all the thoughts which we have, because thought is connected with the breath, right? And breath is with the body. So then your body with the joy also blossoms, every cell of the body. It's like whole body with the joy, as I said, blossomed or stay healthy. So today you saw Brahma Baba's eyes. And one of the speciality of Brahma Baba was whatever happened. And we all know, we read Adidev, that what didn't happen, deformation, many, many ways, opposition, saying things about him, his family, because he was very well respected in his business community or also socially in the families. But one thing was he always, always remained cheerful, always remained very joyful, because that helped all of us to pass our exams, pass through the storms, looking at Brahma Baba. For me, whenever I want energy to go higher with hope and enthusiasm, I always look at Brahma Baba, think of Brahma Baba, because we know that Shiv Baba, mm, he's always happy, always joyful. He doesn't have body. But when he comes in Brahma Baba's body, it's not because of Shiv Baba in body, but because the faith, and that is also faith in victory. Is Baba, everything will be okay, everything will get accomplished. So he was never even subtly concerned, a little bit worried what will happen now. So many families, so many mothers, so many children, what will happen to them? And it was not, in the beginning, of course, opposition, but then partition of country was a very big situation. So this joy which Baba had, so I like from Sunday's Murli when Baba said, victory, and I deeply, deeply had been not understood, but paying lot of attention that we plan, we say, we do everything, but whatever is drama, it will happen, right? So first victory, Baba said, is on the waste of our own thoughts. Because each thought has a lot of value. Each thought is worth diamond or pearl or is for service, right? And these days, like, I get so many emails and news. Please send Sakash. Please give us Sakash. This is happening, that's happening. So how do I give Sakash if my thoughts are wandering or they are somewhere else? So as I mentioned, when I woke up this morning, and it was like Baba saying, child, Holy Hans intellect is very clean and elevated and pure. So you sit and see if there is any dust there. It's not negative, but because subtly our sanskars, and sanskars also, they're not negative, but cycle is moving, right? Time. So sanskars also in a way moving. That means yesterday's influence of sanskars were different. Today will be different. So it's not really same sanskars. It's the karmic accounts and those sanskars. It could be positive, but it could also be some which we haven't yet settled. So very subtly they influence the intellect. And as Baba had mentioned that intellect has big job, right? And that is power to discern. Every day, every minute in life, you have to decide what should I do. So power to discern. But if power to discern intellect is influenced by sanskar or by past, then there won't be that power, clear power. So capacity of intellect will reduce. So victory over waste was a big message from Baba for Rakhi, I feel. I had been paying a lot of attention, but now it's like even one comes, will this happen? Will this? No, I have to think it's drama, no? It's drama. So just have, Baba said, benevolent, mm, in the sense of think of well-being of everyone. Whatever other one is doing, thinking, mm, what I have to do, because that will be my fortune, that will be uh, my what I should say, elevated actions. So it's very, very important to have energy of joy. And every day, every hour, you will feel little more. You are a little more joyful, not become heavy because there are a lot of changes, lot of things, lot of drama keeps moving, right? We can't stop it, right? Drama is drama, and whatever are scenes of drama, I have to be very, very stable, play my part accurately. What is my part? I have to do it. And then second victory, Baba said about that if you have this nature of not wasting, then automatically others won't come to you for all that, right? But if you have habit, you like to hear this, you like to hear this one story, that one story, this scene of drama, other scene of drama, then there are many who would like to come and share. But I, if I have to listen because of, if I could help in any way, otherwise I don't have interest, right? So this way I'm helping others also. As I shared before, that with Brahma Baba, as he was becoming subtle and aware, then so we all have habit of describing things in detail. Then this happened, this one, this, and Baba will listen. He won't stop you. But Baba said, "Oh, Baba understood what you were saying in 2 minutes, and I spent 10 minutes." So you start feeling, why I have to do that? No, because a lot of things we had to go to Baba to decide, right? So Baba will come up like internally, this has to be done. But we keep go, we keep going on, right? And Baba. So how others also can be inspired by our transformation. Baba calls that as victory too. And third, Baba said victory over nature means the atmosphere. Atmosphere, vibrations, but also Baba said so many tests come from elements. Tomorrow we expecting big storm here, or sometimes through the body also. So how do I become victorious? And not only becoming, but in our intellect, if I am 100% certain of the victory. Now, maybe I, according to my effort, I am not 100%. But when I say, but Baba says it, no. Remind yourself, but Baba had said, no, that there is victory. And as soon as you remind yourself that Baba is saying, then of course, what is my percent of believing? I don't know if it's 100%, it could be 90, 80. So 10% is still certain, very subtle fears of uncertainty. Very subtle. I myself during day or any time to keep reminding myself, elevated, benevolent, pure, clean, or keep bringing Baba in front, Brahma Baba. Today we were just talking that uh, everyone has Baba's room, right? And he is bodiless. He doesn't need room. Hmm. We all need room, and it takes so long to get room for yourself because that power. So joy comes from this victory, the thought of victory. Mm. That's why I give example of Hanuman. I like his character. Anytime anything happen, he's smiling. He's smiling. We have some souls also in Yagya. They never internally fear or worry, but Baba. So joy is the energy which comes from awareness of being victorious. And it's important because time will come, it's only what we could serve through our faces. Well, yesterday, Baba said that our faces of contentment, sparkling light of contentment. But we all have to make effort. I myself, when it comes to joy, then I have to remind myself it's the love which brings joy, it's the awareness that I will be victorious, brings joy. So it is very, very important to remember that. So we had been talking a lot on purity. So holy Hans intellect and attitude is so subtle. Let's say I have heard or formed the impression so and so is like that. So there is an attitude when you look at that person, you say something, there is the attitude. And attitude is invisible, very subtle, but very powerful. Can you imagine, even when you are answering phone call, people will know you just through phone call. I went somewhere, one of the clinic, and they said, "Oh, one sister replied the phone, and but her energy was so good." She said, "I felt I should just call every day. Your receptionist was very, very good." And she hasn't come to center or hasn't seen the person. So when Baba says serve through the mind, it's not just the thought, it's the benevolent in attitude. And then, of course, then Baba said the drishti, the eyes, how we look at a person. You have to say no, you are upset, and your eyes will tell everything. Right? Otherwise, Baba's children, we look at each other, we say, Om Shanti. Yeah, everyone is busy, right? No time to look up, but even through third eye. But fourth important thing is our words are very, very important. So Baba had been talking about purity of this level, and our virtue is joy. And I had mentioned you that we have from Avyak Bapdadas, Murli's for whole month definition of purity. So we missed yesterday. We were so lost in celebration. It was long time. So the second one is the purity is the greatness. Purity is the greatness of the great life of you confluence aged Brahmins. Purity is the elevated decoration of Brahmin life. Our sparkle, our face, our presence, right, is decoration. Purity is the decoration of Brahmin life. Just as breath is necessary for the life of the physical body, if there is no breath, then there is no life. So too, purity is the breath of Brahmin life. So what you have to do, like first day Baba said, crown, purity is the crown of light. And today Baba is saying it is breath of light. So you don't write details, but you just write. Just one point you write. Crown of light, purity. Breath of life, purity. Right? This way you will remember. We have 31 every day, one. And then the third one is you consider purity to be original religion. I am pure. When we come to Baba, first word Baba says, you are a pure soul. Baba never say you are peaceful, because if you are pure, you will be peaceful. I still remember. Then I just came in Gyan and then went to meet Brahma Baba. You are pure soul. Because eternally, that's what we are, pure. Impurities, later on, we acquired. So it says that the foundation of Brahmin life is purity, and the purity is the basis of all godly attainments of the confluence. Underline all attainments are from purity. So it's not just five vices, but very subtly, as I said, even any impression comes from past. Again, it's not purity. That is our first image, first form of original self has to be practiced, Lord. So Baba said the basis of all the godly attainments of confluence age and of the reward of claiming a worthy of worship status for 21 births. It is having a pure intellect that allows for the children to meet the Father. If I am able to meet Baba, what is required? Pure intellect. Baba says that his love, Baba says his love, the Mahatmas consider purity to be very difficult or impossible. When I came in Gyan, many big people used to come. They say, "Oh, look at Shankar couldn't do it. This deity couldn't do it. What? You all are youngers." Because they say deities cannot do. This is how they show in path of bhakti. Shankar was attracted, this one was attracted, this one had gopis. But now they see, right, the power. Baba says Mahatmas consider purity to be difficult or impossible, whereas you consider purity to be your original religion. So natural. Mm. And of course, we have conquered vices, but some weaknesses, little bit traces. As I say, place could look very clean, but when you start cleaning, there is dust there, right? So I always say little dust, little rust. So we have to clean the dust. We have to clean the rust also, because then rust is not removed. Then you are not pulled towards Baba, the magnet. So we have to the purity and the joy. So Sunday's Murli of Holy Swan. Before we used to concentrate on lotus like life. We always give example of lotus, but now we're saying holy swans. Attitude, everything now, because it's just last part of confluence. And if I have to become completely pure, become perfect, fulfill Baba's hopes, and of course claim good reward from Baba, then we have to do it now. Baba has given us time. Their children, whatever little percentage of weaknesses are there now, just remove them, clear it, so that you reach to stage of being karmatit and perfect, and reach to our worship worthy deity form. So today a lot of people do fast because it's Ekadashi. In a sense, it's the darkest night, and people feel they need to please God. And as I said, after 8 days, then, and we know that it is very dark outside, right? Anger and greed and corruption and very violent kind of attitude. It's me. If I get it, that's okay. That's enough. But we are Baba's children. And we always have to remember, I always say we are Baba's investment, in the sense for 80 years Baba had been serving us, and Baba has given us all whatever our needs are, even in a material and physical way. Many ask question that now people are not coming, very few come. So what will happen to Baba's Bhandara? I say Bhandara doesn't come in the box. It comes through the Bhavna. And Bhavna comes from images, right? If people see the images full of love and divinity and care and cheerfulness, so their feelings, I had been experiencing every day there is bhavana. And then when there is bhavana, then like you have bhavana to offer bhog to Baba. You will do with lot of love, right? You will make this, you will make this. So same is for Baba's children, Baba's yagya. And these days, as I said, it's up to our images. And then there is lot of bhavana. So I came to know today that some have spiritual birthday, but also it's Raksha Bandhan. So yesterday we did so much. We had bhog and everything. Today we will cut cake for Raksha Bandhan. So I had been getting some very good experiences, especially you heard yesterday that many young ones. Yesterday you saw a video of youth that what helped them was daily practice. It's very simple, one word. Even I had been, when I do 5 times, you have to have determined thought. When you go to Baba's room, I did 5 times. So I find because it's simple, it stays. So many are writing that this homework, which we get every day, is helping them to practice. Otherwise, we think we have to practice, but sometimes we forget, especially because everyone's so busy with actions and activities, and right, we have to do that. It's Baba's Yagya Baba, like, but lot of attention on the self, on the practice. So we had been getting very good feedback. And of course, as I thought, I don't know how everyone will get this book. We thought 1,000 will be enough, but 1,000 just disappear. So it's a beautiful book. And we were supposed to do it in January. We had planned to say something about purity. It was we were doing it for public, but then circumstances changed and we said let's do for Baba's children. So few souls worked on this. It took out little passages from Baba's Morley, Awake Morley. So book is actually from Awake Morley. Om Shanti. So now we will have little celebration, right? That's what they do in Madhuban, right? Every day some celebration.
Om Shanti. So, as Didi shared that today, as Raksha Bandhan, there are so many of Baba's children has their alaukic birthday because Raksha Bandhan is the festival made them come to Baba, come to center,
You
and
are
they took birth at Baba's home, and Baba adopted us. So it's very joyful and it's very exciting to celebrate our alaukic birthday with Baba. So I would like to invite all of you in subtle way, in subtle form, to come here and celebrate our Alaukik birthday with Baba. Many of you have sent message to us that this is your birthday and also wanted to offer bhog to Baba. So we have received that message, and of course book was offered yesterday, and also it will be offered next on Thursday. So Baba given to your yad pyar has been given to Baba and will be given to Baba also. So let's you all come here with us and we will celebrate our Alaukik birthday. It will just take few minutes. So would like to request everyone if you can stay back with us for a little while, and then we will do our chart. Thank you. Give us a moment.
चलो एक दूसरे का
मंगल दीप जलाए मिलके सारे जन्मदिन मनाए झिलमिल चांद तारे कहते हैं मिलके सारे देते हैं बधाई मुबारक ये नजारे खुश रहो सदा सलामत बरसे खुदा की रहमत खुश रहो सदा सलामत श्रेष्ठ तुम्हारी सारा जगत मुझे निहारे जीवन पावन पुष्प समेटे शानो शोहरत नाम हो तुम्हारे सदा विजेता तिलक लगाए तुमको हमारी उम्र लग जाए सदा विजेता तिलक लगाए तुमको हमारी उम्र लग जाए हैप्पी हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू खुशियों के गीत गाए मंगल दीप जलाए आओ मिलके सारे जन्मदिन मनाए झिलमिल चांद तारे कहते हैं मिलके सारे देते हैं बधाई मुबारक ये नजारे खुश रहो सदा सलामत हैप्पी हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
Om Shanti. Many are celebrating spiritual birthday. Some are celebrating their body's birthday. So Bhumi Ben and Sital, two of them, 23 years in Gyan. aa jao na. So they both are Lokik sisters. Some of you might have seen Sital Ben. She takes care of New Jersey Edison Center, and Bhumi Ben, right? So 23 years in Gyan. Hmm? Achha, there are birthday for many, many. I not mentioning names, but spiritual birthday and physical alaukic birthday. Come, Anuta Ben. Anuta Ben is youngest one and longest in Gyan. So how many years, Anuta Ben? She doesn't know. I think that कितने साल के थे? She was 3 years old when she went with her grandparents and had been staying at center, studying then at center, and had been with us since last year. So age kya hai? So she is 27. So she is more than 23 years. Almost 23. So all the angels here, they are 23 years in Gyan. That's good. Congratulations and good wishes. So our homework will be get, but you have to keep practicing being joyful, which I think we did today also. But now we get homework for tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and welcome to a Vyakti Journey.
To all the holy swans of Avyakti Parivar, let's see our scores from day 19. 56%. Great work to all our angels. Let's not forget, we are the beads threaded in the rosary of victory.
Now, let's do the Zoom polling and check our progress.
Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to a Vyakti journey. So we saw our score. This was the from Saturday. We missed yesterday. So now we had to catch up, right? For 2 days. So today's chart will be for today's chart, right? And again, before we fill in the chart, I would like to actually, there is something brought to us. This beautiful, beautiful flower rakhi made for Mohini Didi ji, but because of time, we will do after chart. So we're gonna fill out the chart in 5 minutes, and then we have to tie rakhi to our Didi ji, and it's beautiful rakhi specially made for Didi ji. So please, if you have time, please stay back. Okay, so ready for our chart? So today we will be filling out the chart for 2 days, okay? So today is day 20 for our Avyakti journey. Here you go. So, daily Brahmin routine. How was my Raksha Bandhan day with Baba? Did I celebrate it with Baba? Did I have wonderful experience with Baba? Did I offer bhog to Baba and got my Rakhi tied from Baba? How much percentage I would like to give to myself? So let's give some percentage. How was my day? And Raksha Bandhan is a special day to celebrate with Baba. So give your percentage and press next button. Second question, did I make 5 promises or took determined thoughts for Raksha Bandhan? So, yes, I did 5 promises. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's check. How many promises did I make to Baba? And let's move forward. Okay, third question. What kind of, this question is from Saturday sharing. Okay, so there are 2 questions today. One is from Saturday and one is from Sunday. So the first question is, what kind of love causes us to make no demands and have no expectations or desires? Instead, it only compels us to be generous. So there are 5 options here. The love of a close relationship. Second, love that emerges from staying in Baba's home. Third, love based on soul consciousness. Fourth, love in golden age. And fifth is love based on our sanskars. So let me select the right answer and then press next button. And the fourth question is from yesterday's sharing. What Didi shared for Raksha Bandhan. So the question is, what Rakhi did Baba give us as a gift? So what Rakhi did Baba give as a gift? Rakhi of love, Rakhi of trust, Rakhi of family, Rakhi of happiness. So I'm sure everyone remembers, right? What Baba shared yesterday. And let me select the right answer. And please don't forget to press submit button. Okay, here you go. You can see the percentage of our questions. And the question number 3 answer is right. Most of us answered right. Love based on soul consciousness. Yes. And the fourth question is, yes, that also many of us did the right one, Rakhi of trust. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you very much to be taking part in a Vyakti journey. And now take a few moments. Let's tie Rakhi to our beloved Didi ji. Okay, we have nice song for everyone, and let's put your hand in front, and as you feel that we all are tying Rakhi together to Didi. Um, we will see everyone's hand. Come forward. Everyone, please come forward. Come forward. Here it is. Can everyone see this Rakhi? This is specially made for our Didi ji. This Rakhi is for Didi ji. Okay, now it's time for us to get our practice for tomorrow. Let's invite a Vikti Balak. Please come let us know our practice for tomorrow. Thank you.
Shanti sister! You remember Shiv Baba?
Oh, thank you, brother, for reminding me. I have to stay in Baba's remembrance constantly.
Let's practice. Every time you meet a Brahmin soul, ask them, do you remember Shiv Baba? If you are not around any Brahmin soul, then every time you look in the mirror, ask yourself, do I remember Shiv Baba? So, let's test it. Do you all remember Shiv Baba?
Thank you very much, Vikti Balak. That is a very, very, very beautiful practice for all of us. if you all remember from the stories of Yagya, that in the beginning days, Baba used to give this practice to everyone. Whenever they used to meet each other, the first question they used to ask each other is, do you remember Shiv Baba, right? So let's practice that tomorrow, as we heard that if you are not around any Brahmin soul, if you're alone, what you supposed to do? Just go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself and ask yourself, do you remember Baba? Remind yourself. Okay, so let's say goodbye to each other.
सदा खुश रहो मुस्कुराते रहो सदा खुश रहो मुस्कुराते रहो खजाना खुशी का लुटाते रहो खजाना खुशी का लुटाते रहो गाते रहो गुनगुनाते रहो गाते रहो गुनगुनाते रहो मिलन प्यारे प्रभु से मनाते रहो मिलन प्यारे प्रभु से मनाते रहो सदा खुश रहो
Okay. Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Good night. Om Shanti.